Smokin' Tobacco's coverage of the 2023 PCA Trade Show and Convention is brought to you by Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Matt Tobacco from SmokingTobacco.com. We're live at PCA 2023 with our coverage brought to you by Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars. And I am at La Flor Dominicana for the second year in a row. First booth, day one, but this time, I'm very honored to be with this guy right here. This is co-founder of Smoking Tobacco Live and Executive Vice President of Sales, Jonathan M. Carney, La Flor Dominicana.
Good morning, Matthew. It's a pleasure. 2 years in a row. It's a ritual now.
Yeah.
That's how ritual starts. So yeah, 2 years in a row, first booth. Really appreciate it. We've had a busy, year since last year's trade show with you guys. We did the NFT concept last year, the release of the Soli. So it's been a wild year, and so you guys are Smoking Tobacco. We did a lot of coverage with that. So this year's a little bit less to cover, which is going to be nice, but something equally as special. So the highlight we've got going on here, it's been 8 years since the Lito Gomez line has been released. And what does Lito Gomez mean? It's not just the founder of the company. In the late 90s, early 2000s, Lito wanted to start growing wrapper tobaccos in the Dominican Republic, which was traditionally a non-wrapper growing country.
Correct.
I know it sounds funny, but there's other areas that are more conducive to growing wrapper tobacco. But in the Dominican, you can create something that's truly unique if you own your own farms and factories by making a puro, which is something that's 100% tobacco from one country. In this case, 100% tobacco from our farm in Santiago in the La Canela area. And the really unique thing about this, we were talking about it at the booth yesterday with the team. You can give people blends or say this is what the wrapper, the binder, and filler is. And you could tell that to some other cigar maker. They could try to make that cigar, right? Try to make it as best and as close as possible. This cigar here, we could tell you the exact blend, the exact recipe, but you wouldn't be able to make it because of the ingredients, because it has to come from our farm. So it's a really special, one-of-a-kind cigar that we're going to be seeing in late November. This will be going to an appointed merchants. And we're looking at about 4 to 5 facings. That's not finalized yet, but we're showing here the Lusitano size, which is the Toro. And we're very excited about it. And this is a project that's been 8 years in the making now. And another unique thing about this LG line is it's going to be transferring from a vintage crop, which it used to be every year LG was the year that was on the actual band.
Right.
The tobacco came from 4 years prior. We're changing this from a vintage crop, where it will be a similar recipe throughout the time, throughout the production of it, but it won't be just from one specific year. So these tobaccos could be 7 years old, 8 years old, 3, 5. It'll have mixes of different years and different vintages in there, creating a really complex blend.
Yeah, it was exciting to see that come back. I know, obviously, you've been on the show, and we've talked about it, and it's exciting to see it here. I know last year, you guys, obviously, like you said, you made a splash with the NFT, with the Soli, which, if I may back up a little bit for a second, I mean, that LFD NFT, that was a big deal.
There was a lot of things last year that were a big deal. Yeah, the NFT concept's been huge with, with a lot of the owners doing. There's a program called the Golden Purveyors that one of the owners set up. Lucky Number 7 concept. I think you've probably seen him advertising that and us sharing it. So that was really exciting. And honestly, that stuff's still a part of what's going on right now. Soli's still taking off. People that ordered it last year's trade show, we started shipping it early this year. So that's still hitting shelves and still really new. And with the successes of that, the LG and return of this product is going to be a huge focus going into next year, which is our 30th anniversary.
Another big milestone for you guys, and I know you have some stuff planned for that, but we probably won't get into that right now. But
no 30th anniversary information, but
well, we know you're up to something.
Yeah, we're up to something. Yeah, we're up to something. The Gomez's and I, we sat down and had a conversation on some different ideas, and they ran with them. So I know they're both, he and his wife Inez, are really involved in the 30th year, and it's a big year to celebrate. And so this will be a great treat to get us started into that late in the year. I'll be right around the same time that the TA exclusive version, the Emerald, comes out as well. So, 2023 is the year of Lito Gomez, it seems like.
It does seem that way. Well, very excited to see you, John. Very excited to see the LG.
I've been waiting to see you the whole trip, man. Like,
I
it's
know.
the first time we've run into each other.
I know. It's weird for me and you. You know, we normally have more of a bond.
So you got married last year. Was it yesterday, your anniversary?
Yeah, it was.
So I was in the elevator, and you just passed me, and there was a husband and wife that just got married.
Oh.
So I said, "Oh, it's crazy. It's my buddy's anniversary." I go, he got married, I think today. And I go, "Congratulations to you." I go, "The funny thing is we're here for a cigar convention." And I go, a year later, exactly, he's got a baby on the way. I go, "So he's here. His wife has to stay home because of the cigar stuff." I go, "Good luck in the next year to you." I go, "Maybe you'll have a kid. You never know. Come back to Vegas."
I mean, myself and my wife moved fairly quickly. You and your wife moved fairly quickly.
Yeah.
I would say the two of us, on a personal note, we've moved very quickly.
Oh, we're decisive, man. We're decisive.
We know what we want. We get it done.
Yep.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for our visit to La Flor Dominicana at PCA this year. Don't forget to like and subscribe on all of our platforms and stay tuned for more coverage from PCA 2023 brought to you by Drew Estate. Take care, everybody.